Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to week 7 of the Summer Skirmish. I'm Zeke. This beautiful guy is Monster D-Face. How are you doing? You good? You look really good. You just don't forget how beautiful you are.
We're doing good, man. I'm doing good. You're doing great. Show so far has been great.
We've seen 3 awesome games coming out from NA.
Fire games, fire energy. I think we're seeing all of it from top to bottom.
That's right, man. 2 games left on the day. Now, here's the thing. If you're just joining us and you're like, what the heck's going on, Zeke? What's the format? Let me fill you in, okay? Every week we swap up the format. This week is Big Bonus. So we're playing a total of 5 games. Eliminations are worth 1 point each. If a duo can find a victory out, they get 5 points. And if a duo can get 8 eliminations, they get an extra 5 points. So basically 8 eliminations turns into 13 points. We've seen so many people use that.
So how big the difference is. That'll put a team straight to first place. Pretty much if you get that, you're kind of up there.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the prize breakdown this week, we're going prizes every match. So every match we're going to divvy out some prizes. But as players are accumulating these points, they will basically work toward a total prizing at the very end of all 5 matches. So the top 10 are going to receive something extra, but everyone is going to get something. It's really cool. Everyone kind of just, everyone's playing, everyone wins at the end of the day.
Everyone's a winner today, and that's like the awesome part about the whole Twitch rival kind of setup. And yeah, it's kind of good to like know that you can go in there. It relieves probably a little bit of pressure on the players. Just lets people kind of pump out their best performances, which is ultimately what we want to see. Want to catch players, hitting those crazy highlights, making the right decisions, and then again at the end, feeling proud of what you came in and accomplished for sure, right?
At the end of the day, it's all about us leveling up together. So here we go, hopping into match number 4 of the day. We hope you guys are at home are excited. Please don't forget, you can tweet at us with the hashtag Summer Skirmish. How are you guys enjoying all the action? What do you think of the format? Please don't forget to let us know. We'd love to hear from you and have a conversation. But here we go, Monster. Game number 4.
All right. Oh, kicking it off with the last game champs.
That's right. Ninja and Dr. Lupo clutched up a victory royale coming in from last game. And now they're finding themselves near Paradise Palm. This is an interesting spot to land. There is that chest. They're kind of like in the middle there. And then they have access to Paradise Palms. They can go Pueblo.
So like Paradise Palms and like just the entire desert biome in general has the most interesting starts or like rotation, strategies possible, I should say. Possible, right? And that's because look at the distance between Lupo and Ninja, but both of them are relatively safe. Why? Rifts. Rifts allow you to land on these crazy, weird mountains, get chests just like this, and then bounce out of there and still, at the blink of a second, in a moment, meet up with your squad mate without a problem. Early on here, if you find a Chugja, you definitely want to drink it for those of you guys out there. It's a free 100 armor. And to the Tilted Tower champions here, we have that Nick Merckx kind of kicking things off, getting a knock there.
That's right. Looks like they're taking shots from far away.
Might be actually CDN. I think CDN snagged that one.
I mean, if you guys have kept up with the action, CDN lands here, and so does Nick Merckx. And they've been going back and
CDN
forth.
was actually knocked there, so.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, wrapped up again.
But it's okay. Nick
we have here
takes. Oh, that was CDN's partner, Requiem Slaps.
That's right. So you noticed what happened there. Nick kind of pressured him. He went to the other way. Cypher was there waiting for the shot. So, but.
That's right. Now Ninja and Lupo are closing in on what they believe are some players.
And remember what I just said, right? If you get into some trouble, your teammate can be here. Look at where Lupo's at. He's on the mountain already.
Reloading.
Look at that. He's just taking shots from range. He's providing that aerial support. Over to Ginger Pops.
Ginger loses his teammate here. He's trying to go with that res. He's got the pressure.
Oh, wait,
on him.
but look, this is who's here. So they're firing
he's trying to
on
make that
Ginger.
push right now. No, he should have committed. He was so close.
Oh, he's trying to go in and try and
scared him off, dude. Oh, all that armor gone. Ninja's down.
He takes Ninja down.
He's definitely going to finish him right here. He wants to. You got to get that elimination. And now he's just going to go ahead and save his partner because Lupo's no way Lupo's going to get here in time.
And I mean, we talked about this, man. Lupo, though he could provide that range, he wasn't close enough. So Ninja, unfortunately, is eliminated there.
He was kind of over-aggressive. He should have just stood back, used the RRs to really pressure them. There's no way they had that many mats, right? He could have kind of waited that out.
Yeah, definitely.
And it looks like Reverse UK getting destroyed by High Distortion here. So Reverse UK goes down. HD picks himself up. These are what looks like is already 2 eliminations. So that means Mason D went down as well. And here comes Lupo.
So look, Lupo now joins in on this fight, but it's going to be a 1v2.
And it makes sense why he had that confidence, right? He had the scoped rifle, and that was the player you want to knock here. Ginger Pop, who was, potentially the healthiest. Oh, wow, M-Shoots comes in and just kind of lands the shots he needed to right there on Lupo.
Look at that, and this is from the reverse perspective.
That's right.
I mean, it's got to feel good, right? You just took down the players that won last game. It gives you a little more breathing room.
This is my favorite part of these these tourneys is every elimination for some people really just feels like a huge accomplishment. Just like right here, High Distortion really not coming to mess around, picking up some points there. And actually, that was Annihilus I was looking at before. I didn't realize Annihilus was the one that wrapped up possibly Reverse and Mason right here. But
yeah, I love seeing this duo, High Distortion and Annihilus. I mean, so much fun to watch. You can tell they play together so well, and they really they played so long together. They know what the other's thinking, right?
Yep.
Like they're making these moves, and you can just tell without even saying anything. They're covering each other. They're passing materials as need be.
Yep. So again, props to Annihilus for picking up those eliminations that Connor got her in the lead right there, and now we have like High Distortion picking up one as well. And this guy's teammate is actually Ghost. Pretty sure like Ghost Bizzle. So this guy's really good. HD's not shielded. Neither is Annihilus, so it's got to be careful.
This doesn't even resemble Viking Village. Just the
how much builds are.
Yeah, the builds, how many structures have been destroyed.
He has no shotgun. That's gonna be a weird one.
Back over to Janet Rose and Mista.
Gold heavy on Mista. He's gonna be feeling kind of aggressive. You got a loadout like this early. You can kind of make these aggressive plays.
We're here at Soccer Field trying to find eliminations.
It's actually a good call. He spotted him just barely.
Dingle Derper.
Oh.
So remember they were here last game as well.
Yes.
Okay.
But now look, now becomes a 2v1.
That's
Mista.
crazy. She actually had shield. She was fully shielded and then had extra armor shield pots on her.
No.
Uh-oh.
And
Maybe to make it in time. That's a dive over right there. So actually breaking the ramp there for his teammate to fall down, it kind of worked out.
Yeah. Now I think that player kind of lost track of where Janet is.
He knows now that he just broke the ramp trying to look for Mista here, so.
Where is this last player?
I don't really hear the comms coming across, so I don't think Janet knows much either.
I think it's Energy Lamar, right? That's who was playing with Dingle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see he's just kind of upgrading his loadout here.
I think he's got to be inside Soccer Field, right?
Something, because otherwise Janet would have been taken out already, Oh, he's trying to hide himself. He does not want to get spotted by a team looking to rift on someone.
Yeah, that's exactly what you don't want to see. But now he's building up. There it is.
Oh,
Lamar is taking.
That was a sneaky play, by the way. Chasing it all the way around.
They just Femsteph is here now. Wilds have joined the fight. They're looking to clean up.
Here, you heard some action. He's going to come down for it, and Mist doesn't even realize they're up there.
Oh,
suppressed.
No. And that was with the suppressed pistol.
Perfect for, like, a sneaky play.
Stay up top.
Yeah, that was a sneaky dive.
I feel like he didn't, basically, he didn't even know where it was. He just knew he was taking shots. But, I mean, that's a great way.
It's hard to react to that.
It really is.
All you hear is armor gone. Like, wait, what happened? Done.
But, man, way to clean up from them. So now they're going to have options of loot. They've got here that they can farm. And look, they still have a rift to go.
Let's go and say something.
Okay, then.
Great loadouts right here. Materials, not too hot, though. So they're going to have to get to it. So here we have Zate and Symphony over by the Flush 2.0.
Is that what you like to call this one?
Yeah, Flush Factory 2.0, man. It's the upgraded version. You get a ton of stuff here. It's a great landing spot. Look at the trade out. So interesting that he's going to go and hold the Rift to go because he doesn't have heals anymore. So he's really going to be dependent on sticking close to his teammate, or at the very least relying on, stopping his pushes if his squad mate is, if he gets tagged or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of prefer to make sure both teams have some kind of heals. But, I mean, if you got to split it, you got to split it. Rift to go is worth holding.
That's right. Now they're going to start making their way.
All right.
Oh, you hear him call out. They see people.
Going on top basement. 150. South.
Good comms right
Same
here.
guys.
He said same guys.
Same guys. Okay, so they've fought.
They've been having this problem here. So it's probably, I think, Turkey and Outlet we saw by here playing this outer zone.
They're directly south on the road.
Both or
They're
you?
falling back. They're leaving. I hit them twice. Yeah. One's southwest, 210, hitting the tree. Okay.
The big tree?
Yeah.
In front of me?
No,
The green tree.
Yeah, kind of on top of the ridge.
I don't know how I feel about this. He's separated from his teammate.
Yeah, he's close. That tree.
If he gets
Yeah.
too
They're gonna be behind,
aggressive,
dude. I'm far.
Oh, he's far.
They dipped.
They're alive.
One knock.
Look at that. Finds
Nice.
one. Where's the other?
Clean shots.
All right, that's a free elimination.
Okay. Where's his teammate?
I have no clue. Was the elite agent?
Over. Look at this. Your old teammate KP and Harrians.
So far, so good. Looks like he's got the pressure on his pocket here. He tried to go with a quick replacement there, but wasn't fast enough. Is that the one and only Tomato Man in there?
I believe that might be Beat Boss.
Is it?
Hard to tell. It's someone. Oh no, KP's
Oh
gone
no,
down.
KP gets caught by surprise there.
It's a gingerbread. I lied.
Gingerbread, it's even
Oh,
scarier.
crappies.
Crappies.
I mean, at this point, yeah, you just gotta stop.
Gots to. KP was already eliminated as well. I wouldn't have came down, but maybe he's just trying to, lose sight right here. Not a bad play at all.
No, they're gonna let him look at this. Not Vivid, granted to your Jake, and Tilted Towers, which makes me believe either Nick Burks is here, or maybe they've eliminated him.
Yeah. So Heavy Sniper, great in the hands of someone like Not Vivid. It's got a clean shot. It's got a great mentality when it comes down to engagements.
Also a jump pad down here. Right here.
Bro,
They
I'm
just
gonna pick up
ripped
the
it. They
screen
just-
launcher.
they just-
Are there people west?
They just rifted. Yeah, the people west on the hill just jump pad. Watch yourself.
You can
No,
see the
they don't
composure.
go
He
there.
doesn't even take pop shots
the
that
guy
might
that
seem
landed
impossible to
at
hit.
basketball,
He just
though.
kind
We
of,
could- we
keeps
just gotta
calm.
kill this
Doesn't
guy
want to give up
wherever
his
he's at.
location, right? These
We can
are
find him.
this is composure of a winner.
Yeah, I'm flushing him out.
You still have
Is he
about
down
a
there? Can you
minute
see him
before
yet?
the storm
Yeah, hit him
starts
for 100.
moving.
He's on the left.
Nice.
For 100 shield.
All right, let's try to push
Fall
that.
damage.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I'm gonna stay up top.
Fall
Inside.
damage. Yikes.
Be careful, I'm
Player
not down
is
there with you.
below basketball court.
So shot right there. That's a hit.
Got
And
one.
one bullet. Slay goes down.
There's another person underneath. I'm gonna just thirst this guy for you.
And there he
On
comes
you.
out.
Oh, nice shield take right
Is that
there.
Suyeta?
Yeah, it's Suyeta for
35
sure.
blue.
Rocking the one and only skin.
There it is.
Good
Well played. Nice little pickup there.
Oh, look,
Some
and they have
bandages,
half
there's
shields.
Super
They have
clean.
minis,
I'm gonna
upgrades.
carry full
I've
pot.
already got two.
And look, they've wasted no builds. That is the perfect fight, right? You get all this.
That's not your
They didn't
AR,
really
is it?
waste anything. Upgrades their entire loadouts. This is,
Should I try
end
my
game step right
sniper?
here.
I mean,
That's right. And
looks
now they have
pretty
to
good
start
looking
moving, right? Because it's only 30 seconds.
Not a
Storm's starting to come in.
a lot of players up, so every rotation right now is going to be dangerous. Definitely dependent on how many
not that bad, but
guys are
there's a
alive,
jump pad
right?
every
And
three,
then
so I get these
where the
masses
zone
of
is. So this is a
still there.
super southern zone, which means that the northern half, their half, is risky to be rotating through.
Look at this replay coming in from Courage.
Wow, Top Gun Smurf eats an RPG there. Matthew Hafey goes down to our shot.
Duos.
He just came in on a fight. And look how low they are. They're like actually off the bottom, like one of the lowest places you can be in the map.
Look at that. But now over to phase
Third
replays.
party,
Yellow
third
is
party.
down, so he's
Yeah.
by himself. He
least
does have
30,
2
bro.
eliminations.
Those are chugs out there.
Round of applause to the material
Can't
count
even
though. He must have
explain
just
it.
racked up a
Every
lot.
single shot
I guess
got
if Yellow did go down, he does also take his loot. 993, basically 4. Whew. Gotta feel pretty good.
And rocking double heels here.
Everybody else's shotgun works in this
Oh.
game.
That
dude.
apples-
Eating apples out in the open to me, this gets me so nervous.
Hey, look, an apple a day keeps Ninja away, okay? Never forget.
There you go.
Kills would be good.
All right, nice little rotation here. He's going to cut straight across.
I should have dropped down quicker. I
Doesn't seem
tried
like he's
to
really
go where you
thinking
were. I should've
about
dropped down as fast as
positioning
possible.
too much. He's just kind of just
Bro,
going
this
with the
guy's
flow
alive.
right now
I
from what I can
think
tell.
he's alive.
Because if he was playing a little more costly, he'd be Storm riding a little closer.
There's a player there on the left. I don't think he saw him. Right there.
Here's
I'm
shot
gonna
though.
take this fight
There was a
instead.
shot there, so there's someone focusing their attention this way.
Yeah, bro. You should. Oh, you can get
Look at
this,
that guy's
bro.
going for a heal right here. Take advantage. He's underneath. He didn't realize.
Laying down shots.
There it is. One more bullet.
Yes.
Then look at
Nicely
that.
done. Daily Esports or Daily Sports goes down right there.
By himself, so that's nice little pickup. Free elimination.
Pretty sure that was him that I missed my snipe on.
Well, look, Alexia Ray and FaZe Cloak. I mean, Cloak's got a little bolt action in his hand. So I'm
Northeast
excited.
And someone asked
Yeah,
me once, like,
Northeast
who are the, who you don't want to see with one of these weapons? And I was like, yeah, top 3, this guy's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Face Cloak is scary with this. I've been on the other side, I felt that.
Pushing right now because this is Emo
Ooh,
and
I just and on Ghost EMO of all people. Told you.
this is, I knew that was
You don't
Emo
want to
came
be
right
there. His leads are so good.
Okay, well, we got people behind us.
Okay.
Just
Not
just
blowing
showing
smoke
off.
when I tell you guys. Seriously though, it's happened like day in and day out today. I've like kind of posted someone up on a particular kind of trait that they're
mean,
known
third
for.
party.
And you just see it. FaZe Replay's playing a great defense here. Wow,
Nice.
against someone like King Richard while being sniped at by
can't
Cloak
build.
off in the distance
No,
here.
you're fine.
Being shot from 17 different directions. Suspense.
There's sometimes people ask, what do you do when you're getting pinched like this? Sometimes you just can't do much.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
stop
And
myself.
you make the best of it. You take some people down with you, and we saw that there. So kudos to Replays. He was solo getting pushed by two teams.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could. We could. but-
Tough spot to be in, my friend.
I mean, Cloak kind of helped out though. That was a crazy snipe.
Yeah. Look at this. Parallax and Raise Fire. 36 players left in the lobby here in game number 4.
They're gonna be close to Symphony. definitely playing this bottom half here.
Okay,
Look,
so
you see all
if
that?
wanna
Those
build
structures,
on
they're
that
just
side right there,
confirming.
and hold and watch,
So now
I'm
they're
gonna
going to
watch
fall
these
back.
guys.
He's got the scoped AR
Yeah, you've got
in the hands of someone like
These
Parallax.
guys are
Okay,
like-
so what we just saw in the feed there was Fuya knocked Hysteria.
Right there, look.
Tenerius knocks gets not eliminated Hysteria right there. So
There's
is
so
that the
many
battle
teams
that's going
over
on?
there.
That's the
Oh my
question
God,
here.
third party that
This is what
has.
people are thinking when they're seeing these kill feeds.
Dude.
Now Vivid gets a knock.
actually
It's
help
probably
a
not
bit.
these
The
dudes here.
guys
These guys are
are not
still
looking
building,
for
so
anything, so I'm gonna get
Look at
some
that,
shots
just
off
stinging at
went for
range
70?
there.
yeah, for every shot, it's like a mini or big shield.
45, 45.
Oh,
45.
big crits right
It's
there.
white.
I can't even see them from here. They're all just dots.
Oh, I can't even see him from here. It's going down. What do you have to capitalize on this?
They have to rotate in too.
There it is. They know they have to rotate in, so they have that going for them, which is great.
Look at this. Now they can just gatekeep this location, continue to apply pressure.
I like what he's doing there. That was actually a really great knock, taking out the
Well,
ramp.
One of them took fall damage. I took a slurp. They just
Now,
ripped
here's the
it.
thing, though. They cracked back,
Shooting pixels here, by the way. So
Ooh.
good.
and he
Bottom
hits
one's
him
the
there.
longest.
These are hard shots. These are
Wow.
hard
Right
shots
up
to
the
hit.
top.
188 meters out, and Parallax says,
23?
not
He might go
today,
for the
friend.
res.
Not
Outlet's
today.
gone,
I don't think he can. He's outside
There's
his
no
zone.
way he's diving back to
Gonna
save him.
die.
I really don't think
Oh,
it's
nice,
possible.
dude.
I think Turkey's on his own right now.
Love me some
Let's see
juicy
where you knocked
scoped
him,
AR
but-
stuff.
Yeah,
I
Now
can't
they're going to
say
make a
he
rotation
fell-
into the
he fell
circle, which is
attack.
literally right here.
If he goes for the res, he's a nut.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I just didn't want to say it. If he
Well,
goes for the
That means he'd
res,
be
it's probably
low
not the
for
greatest
running
idea.
around for kill anyways.
Hey, Fuya in the kill feed there. Picks up Courage, JD.
What?
Oh,
Nice
gotta
job. What
be
a
awesome.
52 meter
He read.
illusion. He went for it.
How did he see that? That was a
That's how
pixel.
100%, dude.
Look, Parallax,
Do we have a
okay?
launch pad?
Turn down the
Yeah,
eagle
see,
eye.
now Parallax is making different calls.
The back
Do we
guy-
have a
back
launch
guy is the
pad?
one that we need to
Now this is an unforgivable revive right here. That was personal. You took his
23,
pick
oh
right
my
here, you know?
no way.
No way. Look, he's upset.
Can't believe he got that res off, dude.
That was personal. It's a
Man.
personal
Oh.
revive.
Look,
What's your
here's the
AR
thing,
like?
though. We talked about it being very
Wow,
sketch
200.
going in for that revive, but he made it work.
Oh my
Hey, we
God,
talked about
dude.
teammates of the year. That
That's
was
it.
one.
That's
If
the
he
one.
died
New
back
teammate of
for
the
it. Another teammate of the year right there.
Okay, here you go.
My butt is hurting. now,
Dude, they're lower now. They're lower now.
Let's push
It hurt, guys. You heard it.
His butt hurts after that revive. All right. Over to Alexia Ray and...
Phase Cloak making the
Guys,
rotation.
like right now, we could just get on the side of the mountain and snake, but I don't really think that's worth it. I think we have to go for some sort of aggro
Well, let's
play
see
here.
if they had any loot. Oh, there's stink bombs here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab this really fast.
these guys are deep in the gas over here, though. I think these guys are gonna be hiding in this broken down house.
Okay, that's fine. I got stink bombs.
Yeah, they are, they are.
They are. Wait, hang on. Wait for me to come to you. What is this?
That one,
Wow.
push on it.
Not Samurai
Close, close,
Sugeta.
close.
Man.
He swapped
Right
back
there,
to the armor.
perfect.
And the stink bombs are great here.
Tagged him once in the
I
armor.
can't even see him. What are you shooting at, Cloak?
Trying to keep the pressure going.
That's right. He's got him pinned down.
Look at
Nice.
that double
Let's
drum
go.
gun.
No way.
You are not surviving that.
Sony trusts here, making a big push. This is a
Alright,
commitment
shit,
push.
yeah,
I
go
think he may have seen or spotted some weakness here because he is not stopping, regardless of who's third-partying him right now. And it was Annihilise by herself.
No.
Yeah.
So is that...
So he confirmed.
HD?
Yeah, he confirmed the elimination. Now it's him versus High Distortion here. He's got a double barrel. The scariest.
Now Sony just has to
I'm
make
pretty
his
sure.
way.
I'm pretty sure another team probably just dived in this. It's kind of what it looked like. It's going for the mats here now.
Now here's the thing, man. I don't think... I'm sure he actually might know this is HD.
Oh, he
think he
knows.
takes- do you
He
think he
knows,
takes the
but
fight?
I think the reason he backed off was that extra squad kind of, skirted on in here, and that was why he decided to, let me go ahead and heal. Maybe see what I can pick up.
Okay.
On me.
That's fine. That's fine.
Good decision making. So Parallax now rotating into the zone here. They're actually facing resistance, and they're not completely safe. So opting in not to even fully break the tree, using it instead to cover his the enemy line of sight. This is the way you want to play this. Just, little things like this will make the difference in your rotations, especially when you're backing out of a build battle. So now you have FaZe Cloak here catching eyes on a big fight going on here. He's definitely looking to go ahead and ping off some players. And there's a lot of shots coming in. He's got the back
Okay,
of
I
the
cannot
Alexia
help
Ray.
you.
This is teamwork right here. These guys are going to have a rough time
shot from a
pushing
whole
in here.
other
You can
team
see
now,
Nate
dude.
goes
There's
down, so
slingers
Funk
and
Bombs
everything coming in.
left to fend for himself now. And,
And below,
from what I can
I'm
tell in the
just
kill
gonna
feed, they're in charge of all the action right now.
I'm taking.
And there it is. So FaZe Thieves just gets an elimination on
Be ever living.
Funk Bomb. So Nate Hill's down,
Okay,
Funk's
well,
down
listen, we have
now,
zone, we
Thieves
have
is
zone,
down
so
there in
it's
the
fine.
Okay.
that little cut.
Oh, we should kill them before they get rezzed.
Well, no, we got the kills.
See, Alexia kind of didn't pick up on that the
We got
teammate
the
went
kills,
down.
this
She was
is the
saying
whole
we should
thing.
kill them before they get rezzed. But no,
Yeah,
they're
but
actually
that's
already
Shaq
gone. The
Thieves are their
revive
full health. They
could
didn't
not,
get tagged at all.
would not be
So
possible.
right now, we're just gonna go back to this house and we're gonna build up. Like, back over
Yeah,
here
see,
and
so
build
FaZe
up.
Close knows how to play
you're
to
gonna
win.
make
He
a
says, we're going to
monster
back up to this
build.
house, we're going to build up. This is the actual proper play. The best play if you're playing for a winning position. You expend a lot of heavy mats when you are at the zone first, and especially when it's a moving zone. It's the time to do it.
That's right, Tokata here. Dude, I'm thankful we're moving away from the mountain because players tend to trip up a little
I
bit
was going to
against
say,
mountains.
we've seen how sketch it can get when you're at a mountain ending.
You know that the Storm is the second best player of every game, and a Mountain's always the third best player of every game. So these are real stats. Don't look them up.
You trade some pretty heavy shots here. He's got some good ones off. He got traded back with one.
Trying to put down the shots.
And it's not just one threat here. He
He
I'm not sure if
literally
I've ever seen that.
he hit both players.
One shot.
One shot.
Two
Okay.
kills.
One drop down the
One
hill.
shot,
Just get to me.
2 eliminations, by the way.
Grenadier.
Make sure you don't get sniped from
Grenadier
west before the
Jake.
guys on top of the
Alexia
mountain.
Rayface Cloak here, and they're still within
Make
the
sure we do
new
not get sniped
circle.
by the team on top of the
The way
mountain
pellets
or
work, I
west.
mean, each one does a specific damage. That's kind
I
of
got
crazy.
tagged. I didn't get sniped.
Just
thank
got
God.
both, and you saw, and you heard him freak out too. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I got 2."
Yeah.
But the guys are gonna branch off. The guys are gonna branch off from mountain. Watch out! Watch out! He's trying to snipe you on the side of the mountain right now.
Another respectful thing to give to
They're gonna
Cloak is
fight over that. Get ready.
his game
This is
sense
Rift.
is very,
Rift. We're gonna
very
get Rift on
great,
here.
but his communication skills are,
Their
you
team
know,
on top of the mountain.
arguably better, right? And that's what makes him one of the best
Rift.
in-game leaders out there.
Right. Now he's
Under
looking
us is
to
one
get
guy.
high
Under us is one
ground.
guy. We have high ground. We have high ground. We have ultimate high.
Look at that. You can hear him calling out. We have ultimate high ground right now.
Yeah, it's not something you really hear very often. That just shows that how
Yeah, yeah,
confident
no.
he is
Focus
that
and fight,
there's no
focus
one
and
going to be able to even contest the height that they're at right now.
Full kill that guy.
Wow. Finds and rips Energy Zate right out of
Storm,
the
I
air.
think?
That's perfect.
7 players.
Watch out! Watch out from northwest. Watch out from northwest.
So look,
Top of
Grenadier
the,
Jake,
brick, top of the
not
brick,
Vivid,
top
still
of the
alive.
brick.
It's down to 5
Yep.
players.
Nader Jack's actually, Jake just picked up Chap
I might jump
and
pad.
Thief, so that was
Do you have any
2.
more
They
slows?
already
I
have
4 more slows.
5.
You might want to split the bottom of their base.
So we know the other
They
dude.
need
slows.
one more.
You can
They need
drop
one more for
your
big
ammo, I can
for
try.
the bonus off the eliminations. And Vivid's talking about we might jump
We have
pad
8
this
kills,
big
by
base.
the way.
Vivid is
Maybe.
the type of player we'll play for the win.
I don't think
That's
just
right.
jump pad for the
So we know
loot.
exactly who those two are.
one
But
more
here's the
after
question: who's the final
I don't
player,
think
and
they
where
have
are
bottom
they
base,
right now?
man. It might make them panic though. It's a big base. They drop down to the side.
He's already used
I'm gonna
all
jump
the
pad for the
grenades.
You
Yeah,
see,
you want me to come with
that's
you?
what we call a small win right there.
Safe zone's
They
coming
jumped down
soon.
to the
I'm
side
not
because of the
going with
grenade launcher. Remember, you said we're ultimate high.
They're not
You're
going
not
to
safe
save.
if someone takes you down.
That's right.
Grenade launcher makes them jump off their high ground so they don't
Oh my God, he just-
feel like they can take that fall damage and risk the whole game.
FaZe Temple, the
Tempo.
last one here.
Underneath Cloak right here.
So now here's what you got to do, right? You got to try and hope that you can find one player from either side, eliminate both, and make it a 1v1v1.
He's making the right moves right now.
Let's go, Tempo. Here we go.
He's looking to be in the middle of all this action.
The bouncer.
Gets his zone first. Kind of made a mistake. Bounced off a little bit wrong.
Look, he's trying to.
And there's a
get
shot there.
He's aggressing. No way, he's going for the double bouncer. Here we go. He's gonna land
Lands
on
right
the team.
above him.
Very nice.
Blocks that player's bounce play, by the way. So now he's got ultimate high ground. We're talking about
Well
this.
done.
And as a solo, this is where you want to be. Force these other teams into each other first, and then play off that third party from above.
Look, Alexia Ray's down. It's
Oh,
4
that
players.
was a surprise shot right there. Vivid goes down.
Look, Cloak takes. Okay, so now it's a 1v1v1.
Couldn't quite get the full equal right there.
There it is. This
There it
is
is,
what we
Viv.
talked
Oh,
about.
the double bounce.
This is anyone's game. FaZe Tempo has to try and secure these.
Oh, he's going to 1v1.
Cloak.
Tempo versus Cloak.
Oh, he's up top. He doesn't know.
He's got a launch pad. Don't count him out. Yeah, but Tempo's got 64.
Yeah. This is still anyone's game. It's coming down to the wire.
And the tables have turned.
You can hear him running around.
It's metal.
He still has the 6 remote explosives.
I think he's just like kind of choked up. There's a lot going on here. Nerves are high. This is where you see 4.
Come on. One more inventory. Come on.
You have 6.
Maybe he doesn't realize.
You had 6.
He's just so focused.
You have to realize. Throw him in there.
Oh, he's gonna.
That's a shot. Oh! Cloak nearly lands the one and done.
What? Kidding? You're a freaking beast!
GG's to
Are
Tempo.
you serious?
What a savage.
You hear about Greg? Sums it up for us. You're a freaking beast face, Tempo. Wow, that was crazy. I think the only thing I would have liked to see done differently is that 6 remote explosives. I think honestly he was just so focused.
I always get this thing, right? So it's like there's always so many ways you can play it. There is cons, okay? There's cons using C4 too. He could potentially break down his own structure. What if he doesn't get the elim off of it? What if he doesn't do any damage? So it's a risky play. From the outside in, it definitely looked like the best play, but hey man, he made the play that he needed regardless. He had all those planks were under his control, made the edit. Maybe they're throwing 6 scenarios like flashy. But hey man, that was way closer than I thought it would be. And he gets the victory. That's crazy, being by himself.
And I remember he was against 2 other duos that were fully stacked.
That timing, right, to just come in from the top and just fire down, just getting all those shots off.
He even made the great play by building on top of them and boxing someone out. They
Off
try to
the
bounce her, and he's
bouncers,
like, whoa,
Yeah,
no,
shut
I have
that
high
down.
ground. What are you doing?
Right.
Let's check out the final moments coming in from match number 4 and see how Tempo clutched up that game.
What he doesn't know is that build on the hill right now is our build. Oh no, that's not.
Oh, you see, he thought it was his.
Oh, I thought that was his, dude.
Just said it.
Thought it was his. It's close, and you always have to check every single wall. If it shows up red and you can't edit it, it's not your wall.
Yep.
Man, that was
a great game. That was actually a great game. I thought, the highlight, the double shotgun play right there. We saw one shotgun pellet spray take out 2 players.
Yeah,
it was pretty wild. We saw a lot of stuff, kind of unfold there.
I still can't. I feel like Tempo played that really masterfully, right? Like he did everything right.
Oh yeah.
You saw him wait. He for a long time
we're
was like
watching everything.
Yeah,
like,
we're like, where's this other guy?
Like watching, and then bam, the storm starts
literally
moving.
the storm is moving on his back, and he's like, okay, look, I know you guys had high ground up there. I'm gonna now take high ground.
Let me show you how it's done here. Bouncer, bat, build, bouncer, bat, build.
That was it. Let's check out the highlights coming in from match number 4 on the day. Man, oh man, oh, Ginger Pop, Imps versus Ninja and Dr. Lupo.
No one to wait to, not wasting any extra shots on the down player. Here, C Mills breaks the panel. Oh, the enemy replaced that. That's pretty quick.
Go, man.
Good job.
KP and Herons.
Oh yeah. Edit.
Crafty. Not like this.
So many shots there. Almost get 9 HP. Almost makes the RPG clutch shot.
Still kill, start rocketing.
This is that really awesome triple play here.
It's gonna be 1, 2.
Right there.
Got one.
And then the other player, I believe, ends up sliding off, right? Yeah, there goes the loot.
Did you get it? Not.
And this is literally, we're literally in the middle saying, hey, Cloaks is dangerous with the sniper, and then this happens. Like, you literally called it.
I was saying, there's like 3 players, like literally, that I know for a fact that they have one. It's just crazy. It's sketchy.
Oh, do you remember this?
These shots are good.
From mid-air, Parallax finds him, and then he's like, there's no way. He won't go back and get the revive. And they revive him. Oh, that was the other perspective.
He just said, oh my gosh, you got both of us.
And look at that. That's when they find. This is when it became a 1v1v1.
Yep.
And then this is it. Tempo making the quick edits.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
Finds him right wall right there. And that's why jumping and shotgunning comes with a risk too, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Man, what do you think? I mean, if anything at all, what do you think would you wish you had seen done differently?
I don't know, man. I'm still like kind of shocked. A couple things, just that the way it went and the way it played out, I think was like kind of masterfully done.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess differently. If seeing Parallax kind of get that hit out the sky. They could have capitalized on that because they were watching that fight go on for a while, right?
Yeah.
So they kind of lost a lot of points just being passive and, depending on the storm, given that pressure. But I guess they underestimated how close they really were to, the time difference that the storm's really going to take before it transitions.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
And that's just from what we were able to see from here, right?
Yeah, right.
So many more.
That's true, man. So much action. What about you guys at home? What do you think? What has been your favorite moment? Hit us with the hashtag Summer Skirmish. Send us your favorite moments. Let's have a conversation. What do you think about the format? How crazy was that play turning into a 2v2v1 into a 1v1v1 into Tempo being the best ever? I mean, tell us. What do you think? We also have some community clips that you've submitted. Let's take a look at those.
We got phase cloak, starting things off with non-PP, and someone actually just went down here. Curvy Lami's gonna come in. That's one shot.
It's an Oblivion.
One more. Don't let it hit it. Oh, nice job. Wish goes down. Oh, hits the teammate. One more. What? That is what I'm talking about. Just talking about how she wants to get that.
That was definitely an awesome.
That was a great clip right there. I
Definitely.
was pretty happy about that moment. That was great.
Let's take a look at the match 4 standings. So these are the standings for the game that we just played. Sitting there at the top, Grenader Jake and Not Vivid. So they actually managed to drop an 8 bomb.
Eliminations, yep. Gets that extra bonus, putting them
right.
high spot. I think we're seeing a trend here. The teams that are dropping the biggest, the biggest elims, the biggest bombs, they're at first.
Yeah, man. And taking a look, Valkyrie and Tempo find themselves at victory. Also get 5 points for that. Coming in second, Alexia Ray, Face Cloak there, and then Nihilise and High Distortion, Turkey Lips, and Outlive. I mean, again, we're just seeing consistent play here. Even the 4 points from Thieves and Chaps. I mean, we'll have to see how that plays into overall standings later on. But man, I mean, you know what I just realized? It makes me really sad. It's the last game of the day, friend.
Oh my gosh, person at endgame.
Endgame. Speaking of endgame, let's take a look at the overall standings.
High ground now. Who's got it?
Looks so Not Vivid.
Not Vivid.
Jake.
That was a shocker to me. They crawled their way up to the top, and you know why? Ninja got taken out early. They weren't able to kind of make points that round. So being that, they kind of stood in a stalemate.
Yep, and look at that. Thieves, Liquid Chap, again, top 5. Symphony and Energy, Zake come out of nowhere. Yellow and Replays as well. We see Spaceline there as well. I mean, Turkey Lips being bumped down. I mean, it's still anyone's game. We've got 1 game left to play on the day. Oh, gosh. This is going to come down to the wire, Legion. In EU, if you didn't catch those games, we literally came down to tiebreakers.
We had multiple tiebreakers in the top, the top 5. It was like 26 to 26 and
25 to 25.
Yeah, we had some crazy just like neck and neck squad performers, like the duo team performances overall.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
For sure.
And I mean, this one was looking pretty close like that too, right? You saw just the numbers, how close they were.
It's very, very close. For guys at home, let's take a moment to talk about the tiebreakers. So basically, let's say 2 teams tie, right? We go to points. So let's say they both have, we'll say 10 points. Then we go to victory royales. Based on that, if they have the same amount of victory royales, then we go to eliminations. So let's say they have 10 points, 2 victory royales. They have same eliminations. So let's say 10 eliminations total. Then we go to coin flip, and that's when it gets crazy.
And we saw all that today.
Oh my gosh! I mean, yeah. If you guys seriously, if you didn't catch the games from EU earlier, do yourself a favor. Go watch those games. They were crazy. Seriously,
crazy.
Just an unbelievable game. I mean, and this is it, man. This is the final game of the day. Let's just, you know what, guys? Just kidding. We're gonna play like 20. We're gonna play as long as you guys want to play. Just keep playing games, okay?
Oh man,
this is the last game of the
summer. I wish we could. You know,
I wish we could.
It's been that that much of an intense series as far as the matches go. Just from day 1 carrying to day 2, things have really, the momentum's been there. It hasn't left, not at all.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cut to a short break. I know. Don't worry. We'll be back, okay? It won't be long. Stay beautiful. We'll see you in just a moment.